We're live, but just not live just yet. Just checking in. Some of you people are going to see this as a recording. Just showing my face. We're actually going to be working on this piece right here, which is the center diff to the Redcat Racing TRMT. What is it? TRMT8E BS6 or I can't remember what it's called. It's way too long of a name. But anyways, this is a center diff. Obviously, figured out what the issue was. Put it together as a kind of like a mock-up just to make sure it was going to work. And now that it's a mock-up, now we're going to lock it up. So we'll take this thing back apart. But I just wanted to jump in here and say, here you go. We're here. Mets RC, what's going on, guy? The Vectors are actually asleep. I'm pretty surprised. Let's see. I'm going to figure this out. Boom, right there. What do we got? Do we have a good ad?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, God, we don't want this guy on there. Get out of there. No. Get out of here. We don't want this guy on there. Get out of there. Yeah, we don't need that guy for an ad. You still need my address, guy? Gotta send some stickers. Guy, it's right in the description. My P.O. box is right there. Just go right down in the description. You can see it. It's RC Guy Garage, P.O. Box 2087, Sagamore Beach, Mass. 02562. Smokey's RC, what's going on, guy? Gucci Skunk, what's happening, man? Mitchell's RC is here. What's happening? All right. It's really actually quiet. I can actually play music now. I am now legally able to play music. Earl, Mr. Stinking Moorhead. You don't check your phone, guy? Mr. Stinking Moorhead. Good to see that you're up and around, man. All right. All right. Trash Ninja, what's happening, man? All right, so we're just gonna be focusing in on the center diff for that TRMT8. Hopefully get that, squared away now so that we won't have those issues that we came across with this thing, which really wasn't a big deal because, if anything, from what I'm deducing, is that it was actually my lack of maintenance that probably caused the, I can't even call it premature failure. It's just failure, probably due to lack of maintenance. That's what I'm going to go with. And tonight, we're rocking the Italian Ice. Oh, right there. Luigi's Real Italian Ice. Truckin' RC Addict. What's going on, guy? I need to pop some air on here. Got to get the AC pumping. Oh, what, this Luigi's? You like the Luigi's? Yeah, we got I think we got a mango, strawberry, and the lemon. The lemon's the least of my favorite, but the mango's actually pretty good. The usual. Oh, Mitchell, I'm going to kill you. 8675309, I'm going to kill you. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I thought it was 8675309. Mango anything is good. I don't know. Mango coffee? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'd want to have mango coffee. So in the center diff, I actually wasn't sure what I was going to go with. So this is obviously, I have obviously more of this. This is my Gravity RC 1 million diff fluid. And then I've got my James George diff fluid, which is a 20 million. Seeing that at one point during the pandemic, Mr. Moorhead bought all the 20 million available, left nothing for anybody else. So James George was kind enough to go ahead and send me a little bottle of it, or canister or container or whatever. So that was extremely generous of him. And so now I just haven't decided whether if I'm going to 20 million this or if I'm going to 1 million it. I definitely, what was in here was pretty lightweight. So what I might try is well, we probably have even amounts now that I think about it right now. We probably have even amounts. But I might go for the James George. I'm not sure. Not sure. The 1 million, 1 million's gone now on the floor. Gone forever. Crack 3D RC, what's going on, guy? Trash Ninja thinks that anything mango tastes good. I don't know, man. Mango coffee? I don't know. Mango hot dogs? Yeah, I don't know, man. 1 mil should work out good. Yeah. Well, I mean, we know that the Max has 20 mil. I don't know, man. I can't. I know it was definitely lighter, you know, what was in here, so yeah. So anyway, the other thing too is there was a shim on this, and I believe it was this side. I'll have to recheck the footage of my last live stream to see which side the shim was on. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even know why this has a shim. There really isn't, in my visual mind, why this should have had a shim. I'm thinking it was just extra. We'll chalk it up as extra. Mets, thank you for that, man. That's right. Smash that thumbs up button if that's what you're into. Just don't smash it so hard that you break your device and you can't watch another episode from RC Guy Garage. I'm really becoming a ham with this, aren't I? You gotta be kind of entertaining, right? You gotta make people laugh. Laughing is so much better than wine bagging. So much better than being mean. And Italian ice is so much better than nothing. So we have an iced something. It's not an iced tea, but it is iced. You haven't checked any messages, but you will later today. Well, I'm glad you're just here, man. I'm glad you at least have enough to jump on the live stream. I'm sure people have. I'm sure people are going through their. DTs right now because they need another Earl Moorhead video, because Earl Moorhead has been putting videos out for like every day for the last couple of weeks. When he's going through the DTs, Earl, you got to remember that. You got to keep your people fed. You got to keep us fed, guy. I need my Earl food. Earl's a busy man laying in bed dying here. What's a lot of editing? The videos that he literally was doing every day. One Harley, what's going on, guy? I panic if he doesn't post a video, right? That's why I was like, hey, what's going on, guy? It's been a couple days now. Uh-oh. You know, he's really pumping them out. So on this diff, we also decided, since the gasket broke anyway, and then that was actually a blessing, because then we found out that after we installed the shims that were on the side of the pins inside of here, seeing that, you know, that's obviously what this failure point was right here on that one, was that it now, like, this is better than, I almost want to say this is better than original now. So I am going to take this apart now, and we'll square that away. I guess we will put 1 million. I don't know, man. You know what? You know what? Man, how do you like figure it out sometimes what you want to have in there? Because whatever the fluid that was in there, it definitely allowed the front wheels to balloon pretty bad. There wasn't a massive amount of transfer to the back. Maybe it was 500K, maybe it was 100K. I'm really not sure. So maybe I will just go with the 1 million for now. But yeah, so these are the parts that we're not going to use now. We're not going to use the gasket. We're not going to use that paper thin shim that was in there. And then this shim right here, I'm probably not going to use this either. I don't really see having a need for this. So we'll just leave that aside. We'll chalk that up to extra parts. James George. We got the James George out, guys. See it right there? James George. Went out and bashed Italian. Strip the pinion? Oh no. Dude, I'm surprised. I am extremely surprised that this thing did not. I kept ripping this thing too. I kind of had that I don't care attitude, but I think this thing is so built that it just didn't matter. Like, if that makes sense. Even the gear itself just looks like it's in pretty good shape. So let's just tear this down again. This is actually, well, this is kind of a clean slate. RC Master, what's going on, guy? Where's the steering? You know who hasn't been in here for a while? Anna. And what about where's Jo? And where's Jerry VRC? What's going on, people? Riff to the RAF? Riff Raff should be here, I would think, at some point soon. But there we are. All nice and clean inside. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a chipped gear? No way, there's a chipped gear. There is a chipped gear. How did I not see this before? I'm just going to run it. Look at it right there. Is that a chip? That sure does look like a chip. Yeah, that's a chip. That's a piece of gear missing. Right there. See that? See, that's just what's nice about doing this and not using the webcam. Is I can zoom in and then I can actually see it better. So that is a chipped gear. So that's literally the only thing that happened. I'm just going to run it. Why not? It's just one little chip. What's it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt nothing. So, all right. We are going to put the, we're going to go ahead and put the 1 million in there. Where's my screwdriver for that? Dylan Davis, what's going on, guy? You retracted your message. That was quick. So what I should do, you know what I should do? I got to do this the right way. I got to do it the way that I do it. The only reason why is because I have a certain way that I do stuff. So I put this together as a dry fit. So I am going to take it basically, back all apart and just go like this. Should pop out. Go like that. I never put the set screw back in, so that doesn't matter. That gear should just drop out. We'll take that pin out of there. So that pin is going to line up with that hole right there. And we'll just shove it through. There we go. So that's that shim that we ended up putting down on the bottom there. And I am noticing there's actually something that's right there. I don't know if you can see that. See inside there? Some kind of something right there. Right next to where the pin is. Is that like shrapnel? Case shrapnel? Kind of almost looks that way, doesn't it? I was trying to stay organized here. Where's my picks? Right here. Whoa, going down. Yeah, this might be dirt or something. Let me get that out of there. Bandit Darnville, what's going on, guy? Yeah, these gears aren't really that weak, though. Don't forget to have yourself a scoop of Italian ice. Oh, no, your internet's acting up? What did you try once, James George? That's going to be... Oh, a weak spot. Make it heavy is good. Make it heavy meaning the diff fluid. Throw the 20 mil in there. I think the 1 million will probably be fine. You've been working, getting those, but still haven't. Oh, you're talking about bits. All right. So I need my assembly lube, wherever that is now. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little bit different. Move this. I'm going to try something different. I'm always up for trying something different. The only way you're going to find out is just do it. So it'll probably be a good idea right now to put the bearing on. The way at least we won't forget that this time. Yeah, I think that works. Just wipe off the excess. Well, not repairing it again. Actually, this is just repairing it. Do you mean like when I did the shocks? Yeah, that was different though. If that's what you mean, repairing. This Redcat has taken a pretty good beating. RC Fun, if you haven't seen the video that I just posted about this thing ripping it, it ripped it really nice. It's definitely deserving of some praise, to be honest with you. It did some pretty good work. We'll put it that way. So now what I want to do is I actually want to just put the slightest little touch of this stuff on this backside, just to give it some lubricity. Just throw some in these channels right here. Make sure you wear gloves. And I think the pin is just a little off. There we go. That's better. I feel happier with that, like that. Yeah, dude, it RC Fun, man. It took a... You saw it, obviously, then. You saw that it did take a pretty good beating. I mean, smacking those trees as hard as it did, that was no, like... I don't do any camera trickery. I might slow down footage, but I definitely don't speed it up, so... That was all real. That was actually pretty dang good, I think. Oh, what, the Ryobis? Yeah, that's what I use. It's just for hobby, you know? It's not the Milwaukee's. Does its job. Doesn't apply too much torque to the parts. You one finger trigger it, and you can allow the gun to basically just kind of torque out of your hand. Parts like this, it's not a problem because it's all metal. Gotta have your scoop of Italian ice. Leave that right there. Luigi's. Product placement. Not really, but yeah. Alright, looks like our diff fluid's all settled down in there nice. And now what I wanted to do was I am going to use this Ultra Black by Permatex. This is going to be for my gasket, seeing that this was a failure point. Provided. Yeah. Provided I can actually still use it. Uh-oh. It's been a while. Looks like I'm going to have to dig it out. Oh, there we go. Ah, that wasn't too bad. At least I think it was. Perfect. So literally all I'm going to do is just do the lightest film right along the edge, just like this. Just basically cover all the metal all the way across. Just like that. That's how you want it to look. Pretty much like that. And then make sure you're wearing gloves. You don't want to get this junk all over your fingers. Proposition 65 from California. Right, Earl? Proposition 65, is that what it is? Everything is Proposition 65. This probably says it on you. Make sure you catch this stuff like right away, too. Right, at least Earl's here. That's the important part. I'm just going to let it set up for just a touch. You know what, while we're doing that, how about this? While that's setting up, you can swing it over to here. We got a couple of boxes here. Oh, this thing's probably gonna break for sure now. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. All right, never mind. It's too much for the tripod. We'll just put it on the chair. How's that? So we got a box from Raw Speed again. This is the second box of tires to try out. These are drag tires. And we get obviously the rusty little knife. Now these ones, these are the drag slicks in also a yellow with the inserts, except this is what they call their double yellow. So it's the soft compound, but a longer wearing tire versus this one right here, which is just their ultra soft compound. So you can definitely feel like, it feels like a slight little difference between these two right here. So we got a pack of 3 of each, because obviously drag tires, you rip through them real quick. But there's the part number for that one right there. 0051SB, which is a short course for the yellow dot. And then the double yellow dots right there, which is 00501 SLB. So these ones are just the longer, I guess it's just a slightly tougher compound, but still a soft tire. And then we got this. So this right here, this is actually a thank you to a few subscribers, what's inside this box right here. Actually, I should say donators. So the person that started it was actually CCXRC Tony. So that is actually the Cow RC pit mat. And a bunch of people donated to get that mat into this shop. And like I had said, their names are going to go right on it. So we've got CCXRC for that Cow RC thing there. A bunch of other people, man. I've got pages and pages of just, I've got to thank people. But it actually took a while to get this thing in here. So there we go. Cow RC, the pit mat of choice. High performance pit mats. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little flyer or something. It's a little flyer so that you can buy more stuff. Oh, actually it's instructions. Talks about how to clean it. Proper storage. Carbon fiber dust should be removed carefully. I don't know how long this thing is going to last with me. Hopefully it will last a while. Couple of micro Cow RC stickers. Man, with what this thing cost, should have gave a couple more stickers than that. Oh, what's that? What the heck is this? Oh, it's a parts tray. Right? Ah, look at that. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh, it's a little parts tray. It's kind of funky. Magnetic, right? It's supposed to be magnetic. I hope. Hey, look at that. Nice. This is just what the doctor ordered here. That way my stuff isn't going to be flying off the table now when I go outside. That's cool. I don't know what these are for. And then inside of here should be the actual mat. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's kind of different, huh? It's kind of funky, actually. It's just like a big sheet of magnet. I'm gonna have to lay it out on the floor here. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I've got the little things too. So this is that Cow RC pit mat thing. I didn't get the one that had the bumper sides because I felt like, I don't know, it was hard to like figure out, what to get. Not sure why. I don't know what the point of that is. Not applied very well. You see it's all folded over on the edges. I guess that's supposed to give kind of like a divider or something. And then there was a smaller one, which is this one right here, which it sticks to itself. And then I got a slightly larger one, that one right here. Yeah, these are just vinyl little weird cutouts. Not sure exactly what the point of that was. It was hard to try to figure out, like I said, hard to figure out what to get online because I didn't know if I should have got the one with the edges. I had no idea, and there was nobody to ask, so... But I guess these should work. I mean, I'm thinking this was like free or something. They must have just like tossed this in there for free. Because I don't remember this having to do with anything, but I do kind of like the idea of having the bumpers like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Screws stick on that? Do the screws get lost? Hey, it works! Look at that! It actually works! Nice! Yeah, that works. Cool. So, I guess that should help. That should help with the loss of screws that I'm constantly having. So we'll have to let these kind of, I guess, relax for a while. I did go for the splatter thing. You know what was weird? Is if you picked no graphic, it actually cost more. So having a graphic on it actually costs less, which is kind of weird. Dirty's pretty quick, though. I don't know if I like that. Alright. Back again. All right. Little cow RC thing right there. Jack Jr. Brazier, what's going on, guy? Yeah, the only thing, though, what's weird is that as far as how those magnetic mats go, already something I noticed is, what about the cleaning? Because they're white, I feel like that's going to be a problem. That's the only issue that I feel is going to be an issue. Oh, what you like my half socks? Whatever the heck those things are called. Oh, I've got one on inside out. I didn't even notice. They are work mats. They're supposed to get, well, you know what I mean. Like, even like the vinyl printed kind of funkiness on that. You know, I guess what's kind of cool is that I can put my own vinyl printing stuff on it. You know what I mean? This tray is actually kind of cool. I actually do like this tray. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. So I don't mind that tray. You know, not too bad. It's different. I'm not used to having like, I'm a paper towel and, you know, cardboard, you know, kind of person. Not having, you know, stuff like this. This is what do they call this? This is professional, and I definitely ain't no professional. But Tony, like I said, Tony kind of started this, you know, thing here, getting the cow RC, and I just, you know, all right, cool. I'll try it. I guess we'll see if it survives my abuse. This little tray is actually pretty cool, though. I do like that. Maybe I should have got just a whole bunch of like little trays. That's a good idea. Look at that. I didn't even think of that. Look at that. Now I can put all the screws from here into there. Magnetic. It's not too bad, right? Nah. Guess it's not strong enough to hold the big stuff. Oh, maybe it does. All right. That's all right. So there you go. There's the test from RC Guy Garage, the Cow RC, whatever this thing is called. Screw mat. It's a screw mat. This is stainless, right? Oh no, it's steel too. Unless it's crappy stainless. Nah, it's regular just junk. Regular just junk metal. All right, so it looks like this fluid has settled down to where I like it to be. It's just basically the fluid is settled down to the top of the shafts, and I think that that's sufficient enough. So now we'll go ahead and cap this, because now I'm pretty confident that the RTV is all ready to I think it's ready to be sealed up now, the diff. So I'm just going to use my driver and just buzz them in. If I can find the stinking hole for it. Did I not line it up right? Oh, it's off. There we go. Get off there. So now I'm just going to take and wipe off the excess. Whoops. What's going on there? Just wipe off the excess. That should be good, man. Obviously, just wipe off that little bit that's on that bearing. Just like that. And then we've got that little set screw. Now I'm just going to hand torque these down. And it may squeeze out of the edges just a little bit as I torque this down. Casey, what's going on, man? Oh, is Crack taking off? All right, Crack 3D. We'll see you, man. 3 3 clicks. 3 ugga-duggas. I thought that was just for oil pan bolts. 3 to 4 ugga-duggas, right? Let's get out the old impact. Throw that oil pan bolt, drain bolt right in there. All right, so we're good, man. Yeah, this diff. Okay, so it does feel like it probably did have 500 in there. That feels good now. Yeah, that's nice. All right, cool. So on this, one side had 3 of these O-rings installed. So we'll go 1. Come on. Yeah. What if I use this? 1. 2. 3. The other side just had 2. 1, 2. Go ahead and grab yourself a scoop of melted Italian ice. All right. Take a little baby cow seed thing, get that out of there. The nice little stickers that they put in the box. They really should have thrown in a whole sheet of stickers. Come on. You guys kidding me? Are they even die cut? Yeah, they are. They're actually die cut too, so at least they're not like you got to cut them out yourself. At least it's in the kind of the shape of the lettering a little bit there and circles for the little logo there. Now it's time to make a little room. Look at that, huh? Since when do I ever clean off anything? It's the new way, I guess. I don't clean stuff off. This is unlike me. Close up the gravity stuff here. We will go ahead and put this on the wall of shame. Along with this. Technically, I broke that gasket, but it was a blessing anyway. Take our little cow seat thing. We'll put that right there. Little magnetic little jobber. Put that right in the corner right there. And then we'll grab this bad boy. Bring this up here. We'll raise you up. You guys are getting a raise. Alright, so this little area right here is actually pretty clean. I'm just going to give it just a quick little wipe down. These drive shafts out of here. I think these drive shafts are the same, right? Yeah, they are. Clean out the little bearing pockets. Wipe away from that center diff area. Inside of there, it's actually really nice and clean. Not sure how well you can see inside of there, but inside, it's actually very, very clean. So what I can do is take this and go like that. Maybe I can focus in there. Whoa. So inside there, it's actually really clean. That stuff that you see right there, that's just old grease in there. So I'm gonna use the my grease now that I'm gonna switch out and use. This seemed like this little cavity right here stays pretty clean, so, and you obviously know that you got to do certain maintenance and stuff anyway all the time. So I'll do like at some point I'll do a complete breakdown of this transmission that's here, but obviously just not right now. Just there's no point. Yeah, I can use my, see how it's separated? See how I was saying, like, give it a couple hours and the stuff settles and separates, and you can see it's got the nasty, it's got that nasty line on the bottom. That's the stuff that I will end up taking and not taking out. So I can keep always reusing this fluid, just all the stuff settles down in the bottom, which it works out great. JORC, Rally Things, you know it, guy. Thank you. But, JO, we definitely got to talk, though. JO. Because one of the things is, I don't know, is a 280Z, can you really have, I mean, not 280, can a 240Z really be set up as a rally car? Because if I go rally car, I literally want to go like for real. I mean, I want the lights, I want everything, and I want the bumpers. So that's why I'm thinking that maybe a rally car, a 280Z won't work though, right? Actually. Oh, I might have just changed something. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a rally car guy. I need to be schooled. So for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a nice blob of this. Just going to jam it in there. Just like that. Where did my diff go? Now, there was a shim on here, but... Oh, I see why it had a shim on it. You son of a gun. Ha 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 ha! No! All right, well, whatever. It's going to be a floating diff now. It's going to be a floater. So I'm just going to coat this thing. Nice. Just like this. Coat the bearing surfaces. That way when it gets stuck into the pocket, there'll be a way for dust and whatever to be blocked. Yeah, I think that's good. JORC, what are you saying? Look up. What is it? Group. Wait a minute. Look up Group B Rally on Google. Ford RS 2000. Group B Rally. Man, I'm confused. I'll have to check that out. Actually, I can look it up right now. So now what I need is I need my cover. Where did my cover plate go? Actually, I need these in here. There we go. Actually, that's not moving now. The O-rings actually settled that right down into place. Now I should be able to just cap this. Ha ha ha. There we go. Come on. Man, these diffs are wide open. You know what? Yeah, this front, obviously the front has got a super loose fluid in it. The rear obviously is slightly locked up a little bit more. But I actually think I want that rear end locked up. So I'm going to take that rear diff out and I'm going to check the inside, obviously, because we obviously took it all apart. We took the diff out, found out the diff was fine. I still got to take it apart anyway because I do have to still put my special grease here in it. Special grease. So, and this takes those 4 screws. And that actually, pretty sure this actually bolts right into the, I think this bolts into the transmission. And it's not that size. Feels like it's going into plastic. It almost seems as though this thing had a provision somehow for some type of cover or brace or something, because when you see here, there are holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like there was supposed to be some type of cap that maybe went in here to potentially stop contaminants and whatever from going in here. Now, I did learn that from somebody on here, it might not be on here right now, but somebody on here was telling me that Team Magic has the same exact thing as this thing right here, just in a Team Magic version. So what I wonder is if, you know, sometimes manufacturers will have pretty much the same car, you know, especially like when you're talking something like this. Like you've got, you know, Ford Lincoln Mercury, and then you've got the Ford 500 and the Mercury Montego. What is Lincoln doesn't have like a Montego or a 500, right? I don't think they did. I don't think it was one of the MK things. But anyways, so obviously the Mercury was going to be the higher trim leveled, you know, Ford 500. So the question was this Redcat, is this the Ford 500 or is this the Mercury? I'm wondering that. Because seeing that it has like that, looks like it should have been a provision. It does look like it was definitely supposed to have some type of something. I don't know if it was like an extra, like I said, I don't know if it was like an extra brace or what, but you can tell something potentially maybe was going to go there. All right, let's just jump into this rear diff now. All right. So here we go. Forget what size we're dealing with here. So it's just the 4 screws now that we're going to take off of this back piece here. And then we went after those right there, which were, I think, this right here. Look at that, huh? Look at this. We're going to use this thing here. Ready? Watch this. Ready? Ooh. Exciting. Kawasi. Riff Raff, what's going on, man? I've been waiting for you since 8 o'clock. What time is it? Almost 10. Find that was easier to take that pin out, right? Like that. And the same thing on this side. Come on, pin. Get out of there. Come on, pin. What the heck? Oh, Rip Raff was lurking for half an hour. Nice. All right, so we're just going to pop this cover off. Almost looks like the diff is kind of coming with it. Let's not let that happen. So there we go. Obviously, we were already in here. Everything's nice and clean. So now what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to do, was I did want to pop this out, and now we are going to break open this diff. Obviously, keeping in mind there actually is a shim on this side, which the ring gear is on the driver's passenger side of this vehicle, which is driver's side upside down. So we're just going to push this out of the way, get ourselves a nice fresh paper towel. He came in at 9:05. All right. I didn't see it then. I guess I did. Just didn't notice. I'm sorry. For me, this differential is just a little bit too loose for me. So I'm going to see what fluid is in there. And depending upon the condition of it, we'll see whether we're going to totally change it out or not. So not that that should matter, but we'll just leave that on that side. Wow, these were actually loose. That was loose. I just like, it didn't even like, there wasn't any pressure. That one had a little bit of tightness to it. Let's just buzz these out. Clean on this back side here. Hey. Wow, there's nothing in there. All right, well, it looks like we're just going to add fluid. There's literally nothing in there. All right, so I'm going to add 1 million to that too. Wow. There's nothing in there. Yeah, that's nothing. There's nothing in there. That's nothing. Well, not nothing, but you know what I'm saying. But that's actually very clean. So we're just going to add 1 million to that as well. Do I want 1 million or 500? Crap. I usually like a locked rear, so yeah, I'm going to add 1 mil. Looks like we're getting pretty low on this stuff, too. This stuff doesn't, none of this stuff lasts long. Probably overfilled. Riffraff, that's the thought, man. What you're saying right there, that is the thought. I had a conversation with somebody about that. But knowing Traxxas, the individual was saying that Traxxas is just going to keep milking it as long as they can with a current platform that works mint. Get rid of that noise. So what I do is I'm just going to put my heat gun on this just to let it kind of settle in. Maybe this is the Justin O'Neill, or should I say J.O., the J.O. heat gun. You can already see it settling down. Get it a little warm. Right. Riffraff, you're absolutely right, man. You can see how it's settling down and in. It's actually overlapping on this edge. That is hot right now. So I want it to go that way. So that should be good. You can see it's actually going that way. There we go. And that should be good. Perfect. It's got some more settled down time to do. Yeah, you know what, Mario, to be quite honest with you, you're absolutely right. One vehicle that I can tell you that probably would be a lot better off on 12S. That thing right there behind me, the DBXL-E. So that thing right there, that should be on 12S. So yeah, that should be 12S. Absolutely. I guess XMAXX on 8S is pretty good. Maybe it needs to be on 10S. 2 5-packs. 2 5-packs. Run that baby on 10S. Venom, what's going on, man? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better yourself? Because I know you were a little bit in a bad way, right? Are you doing all right now? It's settling down in there nice. Ooh, is this thing hot? Yeah, the DBXL definitely is a cool, not even cool, man. It's a nice ripper. But it definitely also needs more power. Building your indoor crawler course and eating eating everything inside. Didn't you, Venom, didn't you recently kind of push yourself a little bit too far? I thought you're very physically active, but I thought I remember you mentioning that you pushed yourself just a little bit too far. Creighton, yes, Creighton is the only, well, no. Wait a minute, what are you saying? In a basher, yes. So far. And I think this coronavirus obviously has messed up everything. Good. I'm glad to hear about that, Venom, man. I'm still having my issue, man. It's absolute garbage. It's killing me. It's annoying. So that fluid is just about all the way down now. As soon as it gets a little bit further down, then I'll cap it. You got yourself what? What do you mean you got yourself? J-O. J-O, are you serious, dude? Holy crap, man. Dude, you just bought that body. You're out of your mind. What's the, oh, you already gave me the link. Dude, I'm getting that now then. J-O, thank you for that, man. Holy crap, dude. Are you out of your mind? Are you okay? You been hitting the sauce a little bit too much, man? Thank you for that. I'll get that body right now. Holy crap, dude. I should show you. You know what? As a matter of fact, I should wrangle up a couple of pictures of my 280Z and somehow post them in the group legally. Or maybe we can do a special day. We could do a post up your real ride. Post up your one day. How about that? That's what we should do for the group. See, obviously it's an RC group, right? But the majority of us, because of what all this is, we're into cars and trucks too, like for real. So how about for this Wednesday? How about for this Wednesday on the Facebook group, we do something along the lines, Real Ride Wednesday. Post up your 1-to-1. That's something actually we can do, and that way legally throughout the group with the rules, we'll be able to post up stuff because it's a freedom day. Do you know what I mean? It's a day of freedom. So how about that? We should also have Freedom Day. So yeah, this Wednesday we'll do unless the other moderators say no, we'll do a Real Ride Wednesday. Post up your 1-to-1s. I'll post up a couple of pictures of my 280Z. It's nothing special. I'll have to look for the old one too. I got the 78 first and then the 77 after that. But I did have them both at the same time. So, but I actually don't have pictures of them both next to each other. Isn't that funny? Like the things that you like remember. I wasn't big into picture taking, way back then. Obviously now it's a little different. Whatever's in your pocket, that's what takes pictures, videos, GPS, takes your temp, tells you when your meds are ready. It's your alarm clock. It does everything. Tells you what movies to go to, tells you where your food is, tells you where your iced teas can be bought. J.O.'s wife is going to kill you. Dude, we'll do a rally challenge. Absolutely. You know what? As a matter of fact, it should be the JORC and RC Guy Garage Rally Challenge. Because you're the one that gave me the idea. So it'll be the JORC, JO. How about this? JO and RC Guy Garage Rally Challenge. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds good. Gold Goose Gaming, what are you doing? Uh-oh. What you doing, Gold Goose? Why was that deleted? What's going on? Riff Raff, what's going on? Hidden. I can't see what it was. I said knickers and yeah, the only thing you do have to do is you do have to be careful, obviously, because obviously the channel's monetized. So I try to, so far I've got a real good score with YouTube, which is great because what it will do is it'll put on ads that are worthwhile to the channel. So that's the only, I ask that, people just, go easy. A lot of people, it's common language, but, in other circumstances, it's not. So I know you're not trying to do anything to offend anybody. We know that. Yeah, I think we're there. All right, so I'm now going to lock this diff up. Well, button it up, actually. That was totally accidental. Whoa, Riff Raff just went nuts. He just starts booting people. He's like, that's it. Stupid touchscreen. I'm telling you, it's funny. It happens to me. I'll hit on somebody's name and it comes up as almost a report. That's why I've said in the past, if you get reported by me, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Yeah. I gotta find the holes now. I gotta locate the holes for the thing here. There we go. That was easy enough. Riff Raff put the gauntlet down. He's like, slam. Something's not lined up. Don't you hate when that happens? There we go. Now I think it's there. That was like that time when, you know, every once in a while we have a visitor. His name's Billy Bob. Billy Bob was getting a little rambunctious, and Styrian just laid the hammer down on him. Didn't even give him a chance to talk. It was just literally like, that's it, 300 minutes. It's like, whoa, Asterion, you just literally booted Billy Bob for saying yee yee. Billy Bob's can sometimes, he can get out of control sometimes. So that's why we have moderators. Like, we got Metz right here. We got Metz, the moderator for Billy Bob. Metz usually takes care of Billy Bob himself. He makes sure that Billy Bob is in tune. Dude, absolutely. JORC, ab-so-stinking-lutely. You know I like the Datsun anyway. I just don't know how good it's going to look as a rally car, though. How can you do a Datsun as a rally car? So I'm just going to talk these down. Deontay, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Keeping yourself out of trouble. Oh, so what I ended up finding out was that the center differential, through lack of maintenance, this shim right here was wasted. So because this shim was wasted, what I ended up doing was I ended up breaking open a HoBao bag of parts that I have to grab the shims out of the HoBao bag. All the gears and everything are pretty much the same, but I just grabbed the shims out of this, and then through the magic of awesomeness, my gasket broke, right? So my gasket broke in half, and I was trying to put it back on, and I put everything back together, tightened it all up, and I had noticed that there seemed to be still a little too much gear play that I didn't particularly care for. So what I decided to do was I took the gasket back out, and then by accident, the gasket broke. Well, no, the gasket didn't by accident break in half. It was an accident. Tried to use it, took the gasket out, and then I dry fit it together. And after dry fitting everything together, operating the gears, feeling the internal play, it was right where I wanted to be. So I just grabbed my black RTV, and I used that to seal up the differential instead of using the gasket, because it took away that gear slop. So now it has 1 million in the center diff, and we just put 1 million in this differential as well. So this is the rear diff. The rear diff was just obviously had no fluid inside. I'm sure you're used to that. Yeah, it had no fluid inside. So now it does. Now it's topped off with 1 million. That's the way I like to run them anyway. And now, right now, I'm just doing a torquing sequence just to make sure that this is all torqued down. But beyond that, Deontay, how are you doing, man? Yes, do you stay out of trouble? You just work? Well, you have fun too, though. I see your videos. You have a blast with your friends. You take over the streets. You take over the streets in a different type of protest. You've got RCs. It's in a good way, not a crappy way. And then the other thing, too, that I used was for my differential, Anytime from now on, this is what I'm going to use for all of my ring and pinion style gears that are in a differential housing, is I've switched over to this brake parts lubricant, which is just a silicone ceramic extreme. It's orange, so if it ever leaks out, you'll definitely know it's leaking out, but it's very, it has a very high lubricity to it, which is, I feel, great. I've already tested it in a couple of other vehicles, and this stuff so far is working like better than I had anticipated. Like way better. Yeah, right. Pretty much glad. I am glad that gasket broke. That was, yeah, that was a win, man. Oh, and we also double shimmed too. So we double shimmed on the, what side was it? I don't even remember what side it was. One of the sides, it was the side, it was the cover side. The cover side is now double shimmed. So, and it's so damn like perfect. I feel it's going to work out great. Did I find a replacement? Oh, yes, I did. Sorry, Riff. That's what I'm talking about right now. Yep. Nobody, no one. What's going on, man? Just not enough 959 RC options out there. Right. Can you open that jar? Oh, yeah. Sure, dude. The stuff is insane. It's to understand like how smooth and slick this is. It's almost like, that sounds weird. It's, I can't explain to you how slick it is. It's just, the stuff is insanely, man, it's just, the stuff is awesome. I like I said, every diff that I now crack open, meaning ring and pinion only, not internal gears, not spider gears, any, unless I wanted them to be absolutely free. Every ring and pinion is getting that grease now. Any RC I break open, that's what I'm switching to. It also allows the vehicle to roll. I feel, my opinion, I feel it also allows it to roll better because it's also less sticky, more free-flowing in that sense of just this type of rolling, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Deontay. We don't talk like that on this channel. I want to keep my YouTube channel nice and clean, brother. Snail slime? No, actually, it's better than that. It's not sticky at all. That's the best part about it. If anything, let's say as the vehicle is sitting, right? As the vehicle's sitting, it almost has a tendency to almost settle to the bottom. So there's almost like a constant, I want to say, rotation of the fluid. So as the vehicle's sitting, you know what I mean? It'll eventually, very slowly, it'll settle down. And then it basically just re-lubricates everything. So instead of gears getting completely wiped out, like I forget what vehicle I had already done it. I think I did it in the MT2, the Hyper MT2. And I kind of almost did it as a proof thing. Cracked open the cover, and the gears were 100% coated with a light film of the orange grease, like in every little nook. And that's why I'm switching over to this, because you may get like a slight amount of bleed out, but in my opinion, it's worth it, because to be quite honest with you, one of the things that even I myself neglect is maintenance. And you should be maintaining these fluids and changing them out anyway Also checking gear condition, not just waiting until something breaks, because you can potentially minimize wear by getting that liquid metal that's eventually in there out and replacing it with maybe a slightly thicker fluid. But yeah, that stuff actually, I'll tell you right now, man, like I said, this is the stuff that I'm switching over to every single RC I ride now. That's just my choice, my decision. So, and it's working. It's working so far. RCU next Tuesday. What's going on, guy? Right, Deontay. Absolutely, man. At least I think I'm reading that right. Right. I feel you still will have a little bit of bleed out, but that's just because you're dealing with plastic. You know what I mean? But I think it's so minimal that it's worth it. I think on the seam of one of the vehicles, there's a seam on one of them. It just has a slight bit of wetness on the seam. That's actually, you know what? That's actually what I'm going to be using in the DB Pro. So that goes to show you right there. And that DB Pro is totally worth it. And the DBXL-E. I've got to tear down like literally all my vehicles now. I'm now to the point of where now I'm just beating things up unnecessarily. All right. Let's move this thing back in. Let's get this diff thrown back in there. I mean, Deontay, you already know that this thing is a pretty good ripper. And I'm hoping now it's going to be that much better. Hoping. It's not perfect. But, oh, Deontay. Hi. Did you see my... Didn't mean to point that finger. Did you see my video that I just did on this thing? If you haven't, go check it out real quick. And you'll see there's a... It's in the very beginning. I did a short little double teaser clip. And right there, that'll show you right there that this thing went for a beat run. Check it out when you get a chance, man. Mitchell's RC guy, what are you doing? Don't you dare say rally drag. Yo, you're going to get into a fight with J.O. We're not going to do no rally drag yet. We got to do it. We actually have to do a rally car first. I know where your head is, man. Oh, you just, whoa, dude. Then what did you think of those tree hits? Do you think that was not speeded up either? So I don't fake my videos. That was like, I'll slow footage down, but I never speed it up, man. I'm telling you. What'd you think of those tree smacks, huh? That thing is a tree hugger. That is what you call a tree hugger. Mitchell, is that going to the... Look at you. You're trying to... You're poking him. I'm not gonna do no drag. Not yet. We're not gonna do a drag, but I will put it to the... I'll put it to the rally car, though, guy. Oh, my God. Mitchell is right there with the little stick poking the bear through the cage. How do you like that, J.O.? Anybody hear from Jerry VRC? We kind of haven't, seen him around. Hoping everything's all right. Look at 501. Oh, my God. There doesn't need to be a battle, though. There doesn't need to be a battle. Because you already know it's gonna be a rally car. That's a riot. 501. Oh my God. Here we go again. I know, guy. It's literally between, what was it? What was it before? It was literally, it was JORC and Jerry VRC against Riff Raff, Mitchell's RC, and somebody else. I think it was Jack Jr. Brazier. I'm not positive, but that was a riot. Need to save, so yes, you do. Mario, you definitely need to save some money, man. All right, so I am going to... There's no grit. Actually, that was a little bit of grit. What was that? Here I am saying there's no grit. That was just the slightest bit, though. That's nothing. So we're going to leave that like that. I'm going to throw some of my special caliper grease in there now. Just slop that right in there. Oh, Mitchell guy. You guys are insane, man. You guys are definitely, you guys are lunatics. Oh my God. The only thing though, Mitchell, Drag Rally is alive. Oh no. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm basically just coating the entire thing, coating the bearing surfaces. I'll slap that in there. Gotta watch out for that shim, by the way. There is a shim on that one side. Mitchell. Mitchell's starting to fight. Mitchell, I don't think you're gonna win this one, man. Jo is gonna one penny you every single time. There's no way you can survive. He's gonna one penny you to death. You guys are nuts. It's literally going to have shots fired. I know, guy. Literally right now, JRC, Mitchell RC, shots fired. Rift to the Raff. Oh, Rift to the Raff is jumping in. It's a tag team against Jo. That's not cool. Who's going to back up Jo? Wow, Jo is alone? Jo is the loner. Wow. Riff Raff. Everybody likes the idea of drag everything, huh? I mean, I like the idea too, but I do have to stay true, man. We're definitely doing a rally build. Obviously, you already know what body we're going with. Somehow, JORC was able to just like, I don't know how he pulled out that the 280Z, not the 280, the 240Z was the body I was going after, just because in the past I owned two 280Zs. I actually used to be on the CB radio, and my handle or my name was ZZ. So, because I had two 280Zs. So, Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys, why are you tag teaming this poor guy? Look at you guys. It's a tag team. Riff is a traitor. Oh no. 507. YouTube is going to be like, what are all these penny things? To the traitor, Riff to the RAF. Somebody's got to get J.O.'s back, man. Why is J.O. alone? All right. Let's just keep throwing this thing together. All right. Now, see the way the fluid squeezed out. That's actually how I want it to be. Oop, there goes the slow pan. Look at J.O. It's like, I got this, man. So we'll just wipe off the excess. That shows that this is actually a pretty good seal, man. For it to do like that. Now that differential is nice and filled. The rear diff. Rally life ain't cheap. Oh no, you telling me something that Rally life is not cheap? That's not cool. I do want to do like the whole like lights and everything. Like I really want to try to make this Rally 240Z something nice. Also, the same thing with the EPX and its stretched import tire deal. So I'm gonna just throw on this pin brace for now, just so I can lock up this transmission, or not transmission, the rear end. Looks like one of the screws fell out. So I'm actually going to back you off a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Just like that. I got the wrong thing on there. Rally life. Wipe off the little squeeze out of extra. Throw on our lock nuts. Kurtz RC, what's going on, guy? We just had a nasty super chat battle between it was a tag team. We had Riff to the RAF and Mitchell's RC beating on JORC, or trying to beat on him in the super chat. Trying. They were trying. But he wasn't going over the falls in a barrel. You never understood why they call it a drag? Ooh, look at the, you see the fluid squeezing out? As this gets tighter, you can see the fluid squeezing out. Crank this side a little bit more. Crank this side a little bit more. There we go. Now throw our dog bones in. Get that lined up. I think I actually have it cranked a little too tight. Back that off just a little bit. Back this side off just a touch. Now we can throw a pin in. Get this dog bone in there. And I think this side is a little too tight too. I'm going to back that off just a touch. Back off. Now it's really flopping. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Go to your home. Here we go. Perfect. Here we go. We are pretty much back together. Now all I have to do is just put on the rear brace back in, which basically holds the pins in and everything. Maybe I should clean this up a little bit. I am actually going to just check the tightness of these screws. I know I hit them with the driver, but I just want to just double check before buttoning up. Mitchell Sarcy. You're still pounding it, guy. Yes, it's time for drag van build. Yes. Absolutely, man. But we do have to do something with that phaser body. Or not phaser body, but phaser chassis. All right. All right. The wrong one, right? Is that the right one? My eyes are getting bad. Yeah, it is the right one. On these plastic ones, I usually just give it a hand tweak at the end, because a lot of times stuff like that doesn't need to be super tight. And the same thing with this too. On the bottom here, we don't need this stuff to be, you know, cranked. Bandit, you taking off, man? About to go crash into your mattress. All right, man. It was good having you, as always. And then I'll just give it a quick little tweak. Like I said, just give it a quick little tweak by hand. Now, I should check the front. I'm going to leave the front alone as far as its differential ability here, like its actual drive, but listen how loud that thing is, man. Wonder what my mesh is like. That's the only thing too about this, because everything is like all integrated, and it makes it kind of a pain in the neck when you want to check just like regular stuff. But I want to pop that cover off just so I can check. I want to check the mesh between the spur and pinion on this, just to see where we're at right now. So there was something that I think I have decided to do for the channel. I'm already going through the steps, or let's put it this way. I'm already taking the steps for the channel because of how things have been moving so positively for the channel. I'm going to pull, you could say it this way, because I think in my mind, the thought was there, but there's already a guy that's done it. So that guy, Kevin Talbot, he has like now, I'm not sure like all the exactness of things, but he's got his like live channel. So what I think I'm going to do is I've already got it already set up. I've had it predetermined for like quite a while. I needed to make sure that, you know, everything was still cool with, you know, Google and Gmail and all that other stuff. But so this like all these lives will no longer be on the RC Guy Garage. It'll actually be on the RC Guy Garage live channel. So that way, all the live stuff is going to be totally separate from like the videos. It seems to, at least in my mind, it seems to make more sense. So yeah, I know. Subscribing to another whole channel, but it'll also gauge for me how many subscribers I really have. Like, because obviously, you know, my channel says that it's got like, what, 4,200 subscribers, right? But how many of those subscribers are like really subscribers? Meaning like, what were they there for? Are any of those bots? Like, are any of those like fake accounts? Like all that kind of stuff. So I almost want to have a RC Guy Garage. Well, I'm already doing it. But I'm going to have now an RC Guy Garage live. It's point blank what it's titled. And that way, anything that's alive, whether if it's anything that's live will be on that channel. And I plan on, to be quite honest with you, the plan was to try to do more live stuff, like going out in the backyard track and running more than 2 cameras now. So the intent is to run a live stream camera, which I haven't decided how I'm going to do that, because I noticed that it seemed like whenever you do like a live stream, your internet connection, whether if it's data or your regular home internet, has to be strong. Now, I think I've made the mistake before of being on Wi-Fi and like going out to the street when I was doing that. I think it was Drag Bug, I think it was. So I was out in the street and I was on Wi-Fi and the thing was struggling. On my end, everything looked great, but I just want to split it off. Yeah, there'll be 2 channels, but I need to increase now. While things are moving along, it's also then the time to branch it out just a little bit. You know what I mean? And obviously it's all going to stay in control, because all it is just a channel that's just got the lives on it. So yeah, so I decided that I was going to do that just so that I had a separate channel for the live stuff, and it wasn't all like jammed all into this one channel. That way this channel can just point blank just stay videos. But I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to implement it. It's just already in the works. So just so you guys know. Yeah, you can live stream from a GoPro. So the GoPro 7 and the GoPro 8 you can live stream from. To YouTube, I think, and Facebook, and something else. There's the option to do that. All right, so now we're going to bust into the front differential, which, how much of a pain in the neck is that going to be? The only issue I know that's going to be on that is just literally the front bumper. Because of the way the bumper is bolted in from that odd back side kind of thing. So I'm just going to flip this car around and we'll keep working on it. But why do I have 2 extra screws? What did I just take off? Did I just take something off? I have 2 extra screws? Oh. Man, I'm a scatterbrain. I was trying to check the pinion mesh. Wow, what a scatterbrain. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. We got some looseness here. Check this out. I'm gonna get these wires out of here. I think I need an iced tea after seeing this. Look, I need an iced tea now. So right now I got you obviously into that motor cover. Peel that away, which reveals the spur, right? But that sure does seem kind of loose to me, doesn't it? Does it seem loose to you? Dang. Yeah, look at that. Holy smokes. All right, I gotta get this thing out of here. If I get the right one, where is it? Right here. Yeah, isn't that loose, man? That was pretty bad. But that's just like me. The no maintenance master here. No maintenance master. The master of no maintenance. All right. Yeah, look at that. Holy crap. So what is actually loose? Is that lock nut is loose? Because I don't think it's... I don't believe it's these. I can't get in there anyway. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's loose like that? What the heck is wrong with me? Wow, I gotta stand up for this. I think I need an iced tea. Are you kidding me? That's that loose? Wow. Yeah. Don't watch me here. Wow, that is terrible. I gotta find the right size. That's horrible. Come on. Probably don't have the right size in that, do I? Oh my God. That is really that loose. Holy smokes. No way. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, literally everything is just... We've got like loose nuts, bolts, everything here. I got to get this thing off of the tire. Wow, that's bad. That is absolutely terrible. Holy smokes. Look at how loose that is. All right. I'm going to back the motor off. Time to reset everything. Holy smokes. Wow, this is bad. I'm so bad. I'm fired. Just fire me now. Oh my God. Look at my pinion. Oh my God, look at my pinion. You see, it's got a shoulder on it? It literally has a shoulder on it. What the heck? Oh my God. Well, this thing will definitely be happy after I fix all this stuff. Wow. That's what they call lack of maintenance. Holy smokes. Look how loose this is. This is literally just hanging on. Wow. That is absolutely terrible. Wow. Oh my God. These are all loose. We're going to be using some Loctite. Holy smokes. Oh, man. Just don't do what I do. Just don't. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm going to use Loctite on that. I'm going to vacuum that out. Watch your ears. Watch your ears. Oh, yeah, nice. All right. Wow, I can't believe that thing's got a shoulder on it. That's nuts. Now, this is where your L wrenches come in handy. You know, the ones that you usually throw away. Where did I put mine? L wrenches are here somewhere. Right here. So what I'm hoping, these are the L wrenches that came with the DBXL-E. So I'm hoping that these are actually a better quality L wrench. I guess we're going to find out. Get the wrong one. Yep. I do have Bondus wrenches too, but these should, I'm hoping, get a nice bite. It just seems like they are. There we go. Now, where's my lock nut? So we'll set the gear mesh after we do that. Crank this bad boy down. Actually, which size is this? I have a feeling that, yep, gonna need one of those. One of these bad boys. That's a little tighter. Look at that. Now you got no rock. That's more like it. Now, pinion hasn't moved. Can check the alignment here. That's nice. Put just a touch of thread lock on here. Oh, gone. That's nice. Perfect. Looks like it's going to need to break in a little bit. Actually seems like it might be. It's fine. Yeah. Perfect. Good enough. All right. Now front diff. Front diff is only going to be a pain just because of you need to access the screws in the back here, but that's what the L wrench is for. It's just, yeah. Isn't there a better way? Man, sometimes, you know, almost wonder if I take that whole shock tower off, I'm thinking, is that going to be faster? What is involved in taking that shock tower off? One bolt there, 2, 3. Jeez, there's all kinds of supports on this thing. Ah, man. Because that diff case cannot be accessed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try something. I have a feeling I can take the screws off of the front bumper here, and I have a feeling those arms will actually wing out. That's what I'm guessing. So we're going to go that route. We're going to see if those arms will wing out. Not wig out, wing out. No wigging out here. Should be using that Kawa seat tray, huh? This thing right here. Throw the screws on there. Just toss those bad boys like that. Should be using it. Couple more screws. Just toss it on there. Goes nowhere. That's funny, huh? Toss that one on there. Goes nowhere. All right. So yes, it wings out. All right. Back in business. Making it a lot easier for myself. 4 screws bottom here. We got to take those off. That's going to be the, what, millimeter, I think? 2 millimeter. We'll be ripping this thing tomorrow. Hey, look at that. Look at all that garbage in there. That's a nice collection of fluid right there. That tells you this front end was probably diffing out nice. With that, like that. I'm going to get the vacuum in there. Watch your ears. All right. All right, same thing as the front. It's going to go after these two bolts right here, which almost looks like this might even be loose. We'll see. And that looks like a, what is that, 3? I think it's a 2.5, isn't it? Yeah, 2.5, never mind. 2.5. And my wrench. Take these two lock nuts off. STL Scion, what's going on, guy? Just remember, like, see how STL did that thing? I know you guys can't see a red box, but obviously if anybody's talking to me, it definitely helps if you do like what he did. That way it makes it so I'm not ignoring anybody, because you guys all know I hate doing that. Boy, look at all that sand in there. Boy, it's a good thing I'm taking this apart. Get a tire under the front here just to lift it up, get a better view. There we go. So 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same as the other side. I can leave those like that. Make sure I just wipe this off. But look, so after doing those, oh, wait a minute. Did I lie? Oh, you know what? I actually didn't double O-ring this side, did I? Looks like there's a little bit of leakage right there. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. Can't tell. Well, potentially after we double O-ring those shocks, they weren't leaking. see what we're looking at. Should expect to see no grease. Hey, look at that, no grease. Well, we're done with that. See? No grease right there. Pretty clean though. So I am going to, like I said, I am going to jam my grease in there that I like. Yeah, there's nothing, there's no grit or anything in there, but no grease though. And we're done with that. We're done with the no grease scenario. If anything, I think I still want a little bit more grease in there, but I'll put it on the front cover anyway. See? Just jam it in there. Perfect. Just like that. Jam that right in there. Would I lose the bumper? Where'd that go? Oh, right here. Put you home. All right, holy smokes, I think we're done. No extra screws. That's always a plus. It's always a plus when you have no extra parts. So anyways, how long has this stream been? What are we looking at? We are looking at almost 3 hours. All right, so in 5 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. That works out, right? 5 minutes? What's that bring it to? 11:30-ish, somewhere around there? That's not too bad. All right, so what did we work on today? We worked on the Redcat Racing TRMT8E, and we discovered what the issue was with the center differential. We squared that away by technically kind of almost modify. It is a mod. It is a modification. We got rid of the gasket, and we reused or found other shims for those gears that actually work. So that was a plus. I do want to jump in right away. You guys went absolutely nuts. So obviously you know that one of the next builds that I'm doing, which is using the phaser kit right there, that thing right there. I kind of really didn't have a direction for it, but JORC basically gave me a direction for that car. So we're going to do a rally car build. So there is going to be a rally car kind of challenge thing. It'll be the JORC. It'll be the JO and RC Guy Garage Rally Challenge build, kind of something. He already literally bought the body tonight, so I don't know how he, I don't know, maybe it was a good guess or whatever, but I've always liked the 280Z or that Z series. And there's a 240 body that he had actually sent me the link to. He sent me like to the group, to the RC Guy Garage group. He had sent on Facebook, I think like 5 or 6 links to different bodies, and I was scrolling through the couple of links, and I get down to the third one, and I didn't even need to look at the other links. I literally saw that and was like, 240 Z? Hell yeah. So, and then on RC Guy Garage on the Facebook channel, we will have this Wednesday, as long as the moderators agree with it. I want to have basically a, you know, that way we can be fair and be within the rules and all this other stuff. Because unless it's, you know, something posted by the moderators, you got to abide by the rules, but it also gives people the ability to be able to share their one-to-ones. So I don't even remember what I called it. I can't even remember what I called it. I'm literally going to have to go back in the stream. What did I call it? Real Ride Wednesday. I think that's what it was called. So that way, at least you can post up your one-to-one. You can post up your real cars, trucks, whatever you got. Just like we do these, sometimes we'll do these random specific days that go outside of the realm of just RC. That way, yeah, it's just it's an involvement kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it's only going to be for that Wednesday. So, but anyways, so at least now you're prepared, because today only being Monday, that means you got 2 days or 1 day or whatever to figure out, you know, what cars you want to have. And obviously I'll see if I can wrap up or scrap up some of those 280Z pictures that I had of my 280Z, and actually 2 of them, but Yeah, we'll see. So I want to jump in. Like I said, rally car build went off the charts today. We had JORC, Mario Marino, JORC, 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 Mitchell, JO, Mitchell, JO, Mitchell, JO, Riff, JO. Like you guys like went insane, and I appreciate that because you all know what it's going to. It's going to the rally car build. So yeah, expect your names to be on that car because that's how it works. That's how I'm going to do it. If I do a build, you guys do donations. Like, it wasn't joking. Like, even the James George right here. You know what I mean? This was James George. He sent this to me. And stuff like that to me is absolutely awesome. And when you think about it too, like right here, why do you think Justin O'Neill's name is on there? You know, which that's J.O. So he changed his name. So I have to change all my graphics now. But anyways, yeah. Shop Talk and Wrench. You guys killed it. Like, again, as usual, Mets. Let's do this. Mario Menino right in the end, throwing in. What is that for rally car? Don't forget, you got to say what you want it for. Mario Menino. Dude, I am so bad with your name. Marino. God. I just called you Menino. Thank you for that, man. But yeah. Shop Talk Ranch, COVID and Coffee. Be on the lookout tomorrow morning for a COVID and Coffee because, yeah, we're going to have another COVID and Coffee. So get your coffee on. I got my Mandalorian cup right here. Get some dried coffee in the cup from this morning. If you want to drink an iced tea, by all means, bring an iced tea to COVID and Coffee. That's what it's all about. It's just hanging out in the morning, or for some people, it's actually the evening. But Sergeant J, where's Sergeant J? Sergeant J didn't show up. I'm always at work during COVID and coffee. Yeah, I know, man. If I did it early enough, though, you'd still be at home. It'll probably be at that 9 o'clock time, which is my time, Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. So in the chat, we've got Mets RC, Mario Menino. My God, I did it again. Dude, just shoot me. I'm just going to call you Mario from now on because at least I've got that right. We got Riff Raff, Mario. We've got Shade Tree RC. Mass Master took off. Mitchell's RC is here. We've got Kurt's RC, who took off. Whoops. See, I don't know. It's just I miss all this stuff, man. RC Daniel is here. I feel bad when I miss people when they take off. That's why I wish like you put my name on there. That way at least I knew you were leaving. I wish there was like a ding or something. Hector Santos. I think that's it, man. Going pretty far back. But anyways, so Shop Talk and Wrench, live stream check-in, COVID and Coffee, same thing, morning check-in. I have decided to, it's not going to be implemented yet, but I am branching the channel off so that I have a separate channel that is only for the live streams, which, yes, will you have to subscribe? Yeah, of course you will. Come on, guy. Subscribe to the new channel, RC Guy Garage Live. There's no link for it yet just because I'm still going through the whole process through YouTube and whatever. And I don't even know if it's something that's going to happen or work or whatever, but that's the intent. That way I can get the live streams off of the regular channel. The regular channel can just be videos like Point Blank, and then RC Guy Garage Live will just basically just be the lives. So I'll obviously have to do like a, I'll have to do an intro video though for the live. So I don't know how to, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Anyways, all right, you guys, I'm not saying get out there and rip it now because some of us it's late. It's like anywhere between 9 and 12 o'clock for the US. And then, Well, 8:30. 8:30 and 11:30 or whatever it is. And obviously you UKers, you guys are just getting up in the morning right now. So anyways, all right, I'm out of here. Like I always say, get out and rip it, because point blank, what? Point blank, what? Because that is just what you should do. Just get out there and rip it. Rally car build. We've got, dude, we got drag van. We've got, I almost said rally drag. Jag, we got drag or drag jag. We've got the EPX conversion. We've got Mad Van conversion. We're converting Mad Van over from a four-wheel drive truck, monster truck, into a into a drag van. The HoBao EPX is going through a total change. It's going full import. We're now doing a rally car build. I have not forgotten about the Kyosho. As a matter of fact, I actually do have the metal for the, where is it? Right here. So I ended up getting, I had to get a whole length of C-channel. So this is aluminum C-channel right here, which I'm going to use for the dragster build with that little Kyosho. That's still a happening thing. It is going to happen. I do have to obviously get a Pro-Line transmission for that. That was obviously a recommendation by Earl. It's just a good transmission to use, I guess. It's a heavy duty, and I don't know. It just works. So, and that way I can also use Traxxas arms, I guess, or something, or I can use other arms or whatever it is. I don't know. It's all just a big process. It's all about just building something. Got the ground pounder. I want to take that thing out and thrash that. The Redcat will be thrashing that tomorrow. Now this thing is going to run like way more mint than it ever has. So it's going to be a very happy car tomorrow. It's going to be loud. Listen to that thing. It's going to have to relearn its new gear mesh. So it was a little sloppy. Center diff is all fixed. Front and rear diffs, they're all set now. Obviously ring and pinion going with this stuff right here. This is the stuff, this is what I'm using. You guys don't have to, but every scenario so far that I've used this in, it has been absolutely perfect. This is a brake parts lubricant. It's a silicone ceramic based, very, very slick. And for a ring and pinion sealed kind of compartment, it definitely works out. So yeah, I don't know, man. We still got to get on the DR10. The DR10, I still have to get some test fits on that. Now that I've got the tires, well, we got these tires now. So raw speed, we got 6 sets, 3 each of drag tires. We've got the soft with a longer life compound, which is double yellow dot. And then we also have 3 sets of ultra soft, which, yeah, these will obviously burn up a lot faster than the other ones. But I got a bunch of wheels that I can throw all this stuff on. I do want to get beadlock wheels. Apparently on 6S, it's a little bit of an issue. But I don't know, maybe we could do something to overcome that. Maybe Pro-Line used to have a wheel that had a nice beadlock ring, and it said Pro-Line USA on it or something like that. So, yeah. Anyways, all right, I'm out of here. You guys should get out of here too. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So thank you guys for coming to Shop Talk and Wrench. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow morning for COVID and Coffee. What do you think? Anybody? Bueller? Billy Bob. Uh-oh. Billy Bob's getting a bunch of retracted messages. Billy Bob's causing trouble already? Oh, my God. Billy Bob was timed out. Ouch. Billy Bob didn't even get to say nothing. And Riff Raff was just like, bam, you're out of here, guy. All right. Billy Bob just, I don't know, he gets hammered right away. So, anyways, all right. I'm out of here. You guys should get out of here too. Again, like I said, I already said it like 10 times. Thank you for coming to this channel. Thank you for subscribing. Once the other live stream thing starts, obviously subscribe to that channel too. I want to see who the real people are. It says like a 42 4,200 subscribers. How many are really real? Do you know what I mean? So, all right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good night.